Hello and welcome to today's video, which is an almighty empties. Not done one for a little while, so yeah, gathered quite a few different bits, and hopefully I'm going to include a few bits in here that I don't normally cover, because I am a bit conscious that they can get a bit repetitive, can't they, when you're using the same thing time in, time out. So where on earth shall we start? So I've not quite finished this, but I wanted to include it to talk about it. These were kindly gifted to me from Shanimetics, and I got a body oil, I got a hand sort of treatment and a lip treatment, and I think I've covered them in a different video, but I wanted to talk about this one specifically. I've got a bit of a thing about oils. I always think they're too greasy. I don't like using them, but my opinion of them has changed quite a bit actually, because I covered one in a video not long ago, not by this brand, a different brand that I used on my face, and I really liked it. I used it with a stone. And this, I thought, no, there's no way I'm going to use it because it'd be too greasy. I love it. I really, really do like it. And I use, well, it's a body oil, and I use it on my body. So I've got some on today, and it's not, you can see, it's not greasy. It makes your skin feel so soft. This one's got quite a medicinal smell to it. It's a bit like cloves. It's lovely. So you just put a little bit in the palm of your hand after you've had a bath or shower and you're still a bit wet. Don't go too crazy. Put it on, rub it in, brush your teeth, give it a few minutes to soak in, and it does. And it doesn't transfer onto my clothes. That was my worry, that it was going to go all over my trousers or my jeans or whatever. But today I've got a lighter colour pair of jeans on, popped it on, let it soak in, pulled the jeans on, no transfer. So I'm really, really liking this. So I'm going to look into it and see how much this costs, because I may well buy myself some more, because it's a lovely, lovely body moisturiser. And I think it would be great, you know, when you're on holiday, to keep you tan. But yeah, definite, buy it from me, love it as a recommendation. What I'll do, I'll include details down below of the Instagram site that I got it from, along with prices and maybe a few other products, so you can see what else they stock, and if there's any discount codes I'll include that as well. Hair colour, look at this beauty. So I decided, I don't know if you can still see it actually because it's a few weeks later, but I decided to go a bit redder. Anyway, this one here, my mum is always saying I'm a bit like Stacey Dooley. Can't see it myself. I think it's just because I'm on YouTube now. Goodness knows. Anyway, I decided to go a little bit auburn. So my hair naturally is ginger. Well, I call it strawberry blonde. So I thought I'd go back to my roots, as it were, and dye it like an auburn colour. So this is golden auburn, and it's a Clairol nice and easy, and it's got a blend of 3 tones and highlights, and it's 100% grey coverage. So I'll pop a picture in of when I did it. So as you can see, that was quite dark. The 2 pictures actually, one was without any lights on, and then the second one was with some lights on, so you can sort of pick up the blonde a bit more. It doesn't look quite as dark. It certainly didn't come out this colour. As you can see, it was a bit darker, but I did leave it on for a long time. I think I left it on for too long. However, this is, I would say, how many washes? It's about 4 washes later, and considering it's supposed to be permanent, it's washed out pretty quick, hasn't it? I've got a bit of root spray on at the minute because the roots are coming through. I've got probably about that much growth of grey coming through there. So yeah, my hair's just not holding the colour like it used to, which means I'm going to have to dye it a bit more often. But there is another one of these which is not quite as red, and I've got that already in the cupboard. That's what I'm going to use next. So this shade is 8WR Golden Auburn, as I said. I don't think I'd go as dark as this again because I'm not sure if it actually suited me. Plus, when you go that colour, a lot of my clothes clashed with it, and my lipsticks didn't match. So yeah, I'm going to go goldenish, auburnish, but with a little bit more blonde. So colour-wise, I think I'll bin that one. Finally finished off one of these during the the month. So it is the BB cream. I talk about this quite a bit on here. Finally actually finished one. Love this stuff. So it's a similar thing to a foundation, but it's not quite as heavy. It's quite light coverage. It's called a blemish balm. They only do it in 2 colours. That's the only problem, light and medium. My only thing is when I come on here, I never have it on my skin. I've not got it on today. So that's what it looks like tube-wise. Let's see if I can get some out. Not sure if there's any left in here. Oh, tiny weeny bit. Anyway, it's just a very, very nice, quite natural looking. Actually looks a bit dark for my hand. Makeup, foundation sort of thing. It's just really nice. It goes on really, really well. Just have to be careful what you put under it, because sometimes some primers can cause it to split a bit. But once you find out what works and what doesn't, it looks good every single time you use it. It's £1.99. It's just, I've got a lot of people onto this as well because it's just so easy to use. So if you're looking for a light foundation for maybe, you know, like weekend use or when you're on holiday or something, when you don't want to wear too much makeup, you cannot go wrong for £1.99. The only thing is they just don't do many shades, but they tend to match up. You can darken it or lighten it a bit, can't you, with a bit of bronzer or powder. So yeah, that's a definite buy it from me, and I've already got quite a few in my stock anyway. Ah, that's the other colour. I did use it a couple of months ago and I kept that to remind me. 8G, and that one's called Natural Honey Blonde. So that's what colour I'm going next. In fact, I'm not far off it now. So I'm going to go through a bit of skincare now, a lot of which I didn't pay for. These are all freebies that I've covered in a previous freebie haul. First of all is Charlotte Tilbury. I've got through the lot. So we've used Charlotte's Magic Cream, Charlotte's Magic Serum, the Magic Eye Rescue, Magic Night Cream, and Magic Cream. I think I've just said that one. So what did I think of these? Well, I'm not sure if they were worth the hype. Didn't really get them, to be honest. Didn't think that much of them. I hope I'm not being controversial there. The only one I liked was, or what I thought was decent for how much it cost, was the Magic Eye Cream. I did like that. That was a nice, rich, yeah, nice quality, good quality eye cream. But with regards to the rest of it, the Magic Cream, I know a lot of people rave about this, and I was hoping that I'd like it because it's quite a thick one, but I didn't find it that nourishing on my skin actually. And skincare is very personal, isn't it? So just because I don't like it doesn't mean to say you won't like it. But for me and my skin, no, I'd say that's a bin it. And then night cream, yeah, that was quite nice, but I wouldn't pay the money for how much it costs. And then this serum that I use, Charlotte's Magic Serum, no, didn't think much of that. To be fair though, the problem is with these little things, you only get a couple of days use out of them. For me, you need a couple of weeks worth to see if you actually, you know, have any change in your skin. The Magic Cream I did have quite a lot of because I had the little sample and then I got a pot as well. So I did have a fair old go on this one, and I think I've used this before actually. I do like the little pots, look at that. But yeah, I got quite a fair bit in the actual pot as well as a little sachet. So no, I'm going to say Charlotte Tilbury or a bin it from me. If I got some more of that as a freebie, I would try it again, the eye cream. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the Charlotte Tilbury range, if you've tried any of it. And then I also tried from that range the foundation. So it's the Magic Foundation, flawless long-lasting coverage. I don't get on with this either. It just must be my skin type doesn't work with the Charlotte Tilbury stuff. I found that was quite drying on my skin and didn't go on that well, didn't look that great, almost looked a bit powdery. But again, other people will absolutely love it, but no, I'm a bin it on that one as well. So just to show I'm not biased, I talk about Clinique. You know I love Clinique products. So I've got these here. We've got so these are from Moisturizers, one of their sort of lines within Clinique. So this is the Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate, and then I've got the 72-hour Auto Replenishing Hydration, 72-hour Auto Replenishing Hydrator. No, don't like these either. Not doing very well, am I? These are like a gel, and I don't like, well, I say I don't like gel and then I go ahead and use it, but no, these are like a gel. This is supposed to be one of their best products now, but I just don't get the hype. Again, it just doesn't work for my skin type. I don't find it very hydrating, don't find it very nourishing. I think it's because I like a nice thick cream, and that's not that. And then the other one here, the concentrate, I didn't think much to that either. Don't know why. Again, it's not enough to get a good go on it, but nothing special. So they're Binnets from me. These, however, are quite nice. This is the Drops of Youth from the Body Shop. Somebody kindly gifted me a load of Body Shop stuff, somebody off Instagram, to try. And I'd not tried this range before, the Drops of Youth. I know it's quite a popular one, so I'm interested to try a bit more. And I've got one of the face masks to give a go on. They're quite expensive as face masks go. And she's kindly sent me one, but I've not used it yet. So hopefully that'll be in an Empties at another time. But here we've got the Youth Concentrate and we've got the Youth Cream. Yeah, like both of those, especially the cream. I would definitely buy that again. The Concentrate, I'm going to see if I can get hold of some more samples just to give it another go, because I was a little bit not sure on that one. But yeah, with regards to buying something that's a little bit more budget friendly, they're a lot better. And if that one works for me instead of Clinique, I'm going to be saving myself a fortune. So that's a buy it. That one I'm not sure on. So another Clinique product, this one is the Clinique Pep Start Hydra Blur Moisturiser. Absolutely, absolutely love this. I have got another one here full size to show you what it's like. So it's a cross between a moisturiser and a primer. And it wouldn't be for everybody because of the sort of consistency. It's almost, I don't know, would I call it silicone-y? I don't know if that does it a disservice. But it's supposed to blur all your imperfections and fill in your lines and everything. And it's quite a thick, I wouldn't wear it just on its own, but it goes, so I don't tend to wear serums, but I do all my skincare, put my moisturiser on, and then put this on top. And it just sort of, it doesn't mattify your skin, but, oh, it's lovely. Just, as you can see, it just sort of blurs in. But it's a lovely consistency, no fragrance, just very soft on your skin, and it's a lovely base for makeup. And as Clinique goes, it's actually not that expensive. A big tub like that is £25, which for a higher end product, that's a pretty decent size. How much do you get in there? 50ml. So yeah, £25 is not too bad. I know compared to a lot of other stuff, it's expensive, but as a higher end product goes, that's pretty reasonable. So yeah, I don't know where I got that. Obviously a sample somewhere. Where did I get that from? Can't remember. Anyway, that's a definite buy. Cover this quite a lot on here as well. Got to the end of this sample, which I'm gutted about. It's a Bobbi Brown and it's the Eye Repair Cream. I love this stuff, but boy, is it expensive. There's none in there. Now, what happened just before Christmas, I wanted to try I have been using the vitamin enriched face base. And I had some as a treat from Alan for my birthday. I love it, but I've got through it so quickly. I have to use quite a lot of it, and it's about £45. It's just not going to be affordable for me to keep using it. The shop assistant at the time, I wanted some of this, the Eye Repair Cream. This is the one that I really like. It's a lovely, thick, nourishing eye cream. But they just brought out the equivalent of the vitamin enriched face base in an eye cream, and she said it's better than this, it's really good, blah blah blah. And they had a set, a pot of the cream, a pot of the eye cream, and it was on a special offer, and I saved something like about £15 or £20, which, you know, I just got sucked in by it. And I thought, let's give it a go. And she actually gave me this one as a sample because I didn't buy it. So I'm a bit annoyed actually, because I don't like the vitamin enriched eye base cream as much as this. So it's okay, don't get me wrong, it's a lovely product, it's very nice, but I wish I'd have stuck to my guns and ended up buying some of this because it's about £45 as well. Bigger pot than this, but I just feel as if I just feel like I've wasted, well, not wasted money because I do really like it, but I feel as if I've missed out because I wish I'd have bought this stuff instead. So yeah, I'm going to say that's a buy it. I'm going to save up, treat myself to something. Finally got to the bottom of this. This is beard dye. Just for men beard dye. This is what I use to do my brows, to dye my eyebrows. I've done a couple of videos on it and I cover it sometimes in a Get Ready With Me. So you've got a colour developer and a colour base. I find this stuff, it dyes my hair, my eyebrows better. It lasts longer than other proper ladies eyebrow dye stuff that I've used before. Yeah, it just works so much better. I think I may change the colour because it does come out a little bit dark for me with having blonde hair. I think I have dark brown, so I might go for a medium brown in the future. But it lasts. These tubes have lasted me. I think I've got a whole year out of that, whereas the other stuff, tubes are a lot smaller. You can get it in places like Home Bargains for about £5.50, £6.50 again, which is a lot cheaper than normal brow dye. It's absolutely excellent. If you dye your own lashes or eyebrows, please give it a go because it lasts longer, you get more, it's cheaper. Win, 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 buy, buy, buy. Little hand cream. I can't remember where I got this. I think somebody might have given me it. It's the Polaire. I presume it's probably quite a nice brand actually. In fact it is because I looked it up and it's pretty expensive. I think it's about £10. It's all in French, but it's a hand cream. Genuine Lapland hand cream with 3 Arctic berries. Yeah, I didn't like it. Didn't think it was any good. Didn't like the smell of it. Didn't think it was very good as a hand moisturiser. Probably somebody will say to me it's absolutely fabulous, but again for me, no. I'll stick to my Poundland hand cream, so that's a bin it. This, however, is one of my new products, my new finds. Absolutely love this stuff. I had, when was it? Before Christmas, my lips went really dry, and the normal stuff that I use for my lips, I couldn't get any. And I saw this on the shelf in Boots, and it's O'Keeffe's, and I know they do a lot of hand cream that's supposed to be really good. And it said it's guaranteed relief for extremely dry and cracked lips. So I thought, I'm going to give that a go. It wasn't cheap. I think it was about £5.50, but you can get it on offer. They offer have it buy one, get one half price or something. And it's just a lip repair, lip balm. There's the tiniest bit in there left. It's gone flat, you can't really see it. In fact, I could fish that out. I'm going to do that after. There's still a bit in there. But yeah, it's really good. And I think I used it. The next day, my lips felt so much better. Really did. So if you're looking for something, it's quite a thick consistency. But if you struggle with chapped lips or in the winter when your lips are a bit sore, or even if you've burnt them, I suppose, in the sun, this stuff is a definite recommendation from me. I have bought some more. In fact, I've bought 2 more lots because I really like it. Yeah, as lip repair goes, it's spot on. So that's a bite from me. This, however, talking about a bit of makeup, is a Body Collection retractable eyeliner. Got this from Haircare in a navy blue. Thought the colour looked lovely. I haven't even used it. It's rubbish. Absolutely. Look at all that. £1.99, absolute waste of money. I wish I still had the receipt because I've took it back. It's just dry. You watch, I bet it will go and colour on my hand now. Well, look at that. Considering how dark it should be, it's rubbish. And that's with a lot of pressure on my hand. That in the middle, I think, is a vein. But trying to put it on your waterline, it's rubbish. I was really annoyed, and I've got it in another colour as well, so I've wasted £4. But so, yes, avoid that. Body Collection retractable eyeliner. Retract it into the bin. Now that means pull it out, doesn't it? Send it into the bin. And then just finally, one last thing, another foundation. This is my all-time favourite, more than the other one I've just shown you. It's the Yves Saint Laurent Le Tient Touche Éclat foundation. Don't know if that was the right pronunciation. This stuff I absolutely love. I've got loads of samples of it, so I've never actually had to buy any, because I think it's pretty pricey. I think it's about 30 quid. But again, every time I use it, I don't tend to use it that often because I don't want to use up my samples, which is silly because they'll probably dry up. But it's a little bit thicker. I would say it's a medium coverage, but it gives a lovely, lovely finish. Sort of a semi-dewy finish, which is what I like. I like a little bit of a shine to my face, not too much. It goes on every single time I've used it. It's gone on perfectly. It doesn't gather in your lines. It doesn't crack. It's pretty long wearing as well. I've not tested it under a mask yet, actually. But yeah, I absolutely love this stuff. And at the moment, I'm in shade BD20. They have loads and loads and loads of shades. So definitely worth going to try and get a sample if you're looking for a new foundation. And they're really good usually, Yves Saint Laurent. They will give you samples. I've got about 10. In all different shades as well, which is great. I've gone at different times of the year, so I've got the whole year's worth. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful foundation. If you're after a little bit of a treat, go and get yourself a sample and give it a go. So that's a buy it. Wow, that was a long video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've got 2 great big bags full of stuff to stick in the bin now. I hope you've got a bit of inspiration from that and maybe some recommendations. If you are going to use any of that stuff that I've just gone through, drop me a comment down below because I'd love to hear. I love it when you start using things on my recommendations. It makes me feel really happy. So yeah, drop me a comment down below. Or if you've tried any of those items, or if you've got any recommendations for me to try. Here's me saying you try stuff. If you've got recommendations for me, drop them down below. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please do think about giving me a thumbs up because that helps with the older YouTube algorithms. And I'd love it if you wanted to subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you are, thank you very much for sticking with me. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.